a method which is calling itself every time until it gets a base condition. For example, if we have a method like method to find the sum of n numbers. So finding the sum of n numbers, we have some logic, right? So what is the logic here is, so here we use the logic like, for example, if we need to find sum of 10 numbers, what we need to do? We need to find the values of 10 to 1 between them. We need to find the values, all the values, and we need to add them, right? We need to add them all to get the sum of 10 numbers. So the sum of 10. So how can we write this without using a for loop or something? We can write this with some base condition, right? So what is the base condition? When we hit our n equals to 1, if our n equals to 1, then we can return the value as 1. We need to return the value as 1, and then we just need to add the values which are from starting to ending. We need to add every value. So for example, here I will take an visual representation example for you. So here we are saying sum of 10, right? So here we will just minus the value here. This will give us the value of, we will return the value of n, and we will minus, and sorry, we will place that with the sum of the value, sum of 10 minus 1. And after that, what the value we have got? We have got the value of 9, right? And we will write 9 here, and after that we will write 9 minus 1, sum of 9 minus 1. So that means it is recursively calling this method. It is recursively calling this method until it gets satisfied, like if the n equals to 1. When we get n equals to 1, then we can return the value as 1. So here I will write all the logic. So this will give 8 plus s of 7, right? So we will get values until so on till sum of 2 plus the value which is 1. Here it hits the base condition, right? So after that we will try, after when we hit the base condition, it will return. It will return with the values like this. It will return with the values which is having here. It will return like this. So after returning, the values will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus until about 10. So that will give us the value as 55, right? So that's the sum of natural numbers from 1 to 10. So we will try to write the code for this as well. So we will write the code for this. We will take a private method and it is returning an integer. I will name this with, you can say this is a static one, and I will name this as a sum, and I will say int n. And what is the base condition here? If our n equals to 1, we need to return the value of 1, right? And after that, what we need to do? We need to return the value of n which we are keeping here and adding that with sum of n minus 1. So this will add up and give the value we need. So here, I will use sum of two. First I will say two to check if it is working right or wrong. So we check this. Yes, we got the value of 3. That means 2 plus 1, which will give the value.